at the library, I did some fuck shit, right? So when I joined the library as a kid, I think this is around middle school, I started enjoying books and I didn't know books were so fun. I started reading a lot of books. I read it like Roald Dahl, you know, Harry Potter's, Lord of the Rings, shit like that. I started stealing books from the library, right? So I would like borrow a book and then I would like write my name like on the borrow list and I would like pretend that I returned it already. Like, so sometimes I would write the borrow and return date of the book and I would keep the book. And I think eventually one of the teachers wised up. Like, I don't know how they found me out. Eventually I think like someone snitched or like I think it was probably someone snitched. And bruh, I think the teacher was really pushing for me to get expelled from the school, because I remember being in the principal's office with the librarian teacher and she was like, yo, we need to fire this dude, right? And I was like, why? Because I like reading books. So the principal was pretty cool. I think I got suspended, but they wrote my name on the library whiteboard. They wrote my name on the whiteboard and they said like, do not lend books to this guy. Ouch. They wrote my full name there and I was like, shit. It was so embarrassing because like whenever kids or classes have library time, they would go to the library, right? Everyone would fucking see my name and they would be asking, yo, what the fuck this guy did? That really fucked up my school life for quite a bit, man, because everyone looked at me like a scumbag. But now that I really think of it, it wasn't as that bad, to be honest, because I feel like people are gonna read your name like written on the whiteboard and they're like, oh, I don't know what the fuck this guy did and I don't give a shit. Yeah, I was blacklisted off the library whiteboard for stealing books, for sure. Oh, my parents got involved. Oh, my dad was like asking me to return the books, but I was like, nah, I don't want to return the books. They are mine now. Cause like I'm a very like, I think like when I was a kid, I was pretty possessive. So whenever I read something, I wanted to own it. I was reading a shit ton of books, man, because like back in the 90s and the early 2000s, I played all the games out there and there weren't a whole lot of things to do. So I read like Isaac Asimov, K-Pax, Roald Dahl, Harry Potter's, Lord of the Rings. I have a problem because like whenever I read books, I don't really learn anything from it, because whenever I come across a word that I don't understand, I usually like, I don't search for it. I'm like, why the fuck they wrote this word? Bitch ass author, and then I don't look up the word. And sometimes like I will see that word again when I'm an adult and I'm like, yo, what's that mean? You know, sometimes I would get an idea of how that word is used and I would try to use it. One time I got called out for using it wrong. I can't remember exactly what word it was. I think a girl was like, I don't think that's how you use that word. And I was like, shut up, bitch. You don't know shit. Now I hate reading books, right? Now there's like, I got Netflix, I got HBO. Oh my god, I watch HBO every day. HBO got the best shows on TV, man. But I think reading books is for the blind and the deaf. Books are so trash, bro. Why do you want to read Game of Thrones when you can watch Game of Thrones, right? I don't want to read a Game of Thrones book and close my eyes and imagine them fuck. I want to see that shit live on TV, right? Heard The Wire is amazing. Yeah, I'm rewatching that shit. I'm actually rewatching. I think I'm still on season 1. It's really good. It's really like, it doesn't hold your hand though, right? Like the show is like so like smart, if that makes sense, that they talk in that police lingo and you don't know what the fuck they're talking about sometimes. I was just watching it last night. I think Idris Elba is in that movie. Yo, he's an English dude, but he actually plays like an American guy. And he says all the shit like, you know, if you don't know who Idris Elba is, you would think that he's a real American. But The Wire is amazing, man. I completed The Sopranos. The Sopranos is like, I would say like probably HBO's like best show. It was so good. Does anyone here watch The Sopranos? We never knew he was British. I knew he was British when I watched what's that movie again? Pacific Rim. And he was like speaking in that British accent and I was like, oh my god. This dude was a poser all this time. Dude has a convincing accent. Yeah, he's a really good actor. Sometimes like you can hear him slip up, but like he doesn't do the American accent perfect. Like sometimes he says certain words like, you know, proper, You know, he says that with a stupid British, like he's trying to hide that shit, but like I can tell. But The Wire is really good, you know. What other shows are there? Oh, there's a show on HBO called Euphoria. I heard it was like super cool. But, you know, I can't commit to 2 shows at once, so I'm just gonna watch like one for now. You know, there was a lot of rumors that like Idris Elba was supposed to be the next James Bond, but apparently he's not gonna be. And now people are saying, you know, that's because Hollywood is still mad racist. Just too forced, to be honest. Bond is a white guy, get over it. I don't know, man. I kind of didn't think it would be that bad if like Idris Elba played Bond. Because he's a classy dude, right? I mean, he does like pretty... I mean, he knows how to act. Man, Fox is low-key bigoted, man. Yo, low-key though. But I can kind of see like what you're talking about. Because like if there was an Asian character and a white guy play that character, I'd be like, what the fuck? Right? Which was kind of weird. Like, remember like M. Night Shyamalan made like a live action movie for the Avatar? Fox says, I'm totally cool with involving more culture in Hollywood, but I hate it when it seems so forced, especially in historical pieces. Yeah, I do agree. Like, I didn't like the whole invasion of like sequels where they like just replace the characters with females. And I'm totally cool with like a movie that has a strong female protagonist, like a Sarah Connor or you know, a Ripley from Aliens. Like, I like female characters, but I don't like it when they did it to the Ghostbusters movie and it fucking sucked. They did it to like Man in Black too. I think Man in Black was fine, but like movie fucking sucked. They destroyed Ghostbusters, yeah. Ghostbusters was so cool. I don't think they destroyed it. I think they just made it like stupid. You know, because like I always feel like they can't destroy the old movies. I can always go back and watch it. I just don't regard the newer ones as part of canon. Like, the one they totally fucked up was Star Wars, right? I didn't mind as much that Rey Skywalker was like, she was the new hero. I just didn't like how they wrote her story. She was like so like, I don't know. Like, she didn't have to struggle to learn her shit. Like, that's like totally not what a journey of the hero is about. Yeah, she defeated a Sith Lord for the first time holding a lightsaber. Like, in the original trilogy, Luke got his ass beat. In the first 2 movies, he got his hand chopped off, you know, he got his shit like handed to him. When he finally beats the bad guy, you feel this sense of like achievement. And it increases the suspense because you don't even know like if he could do it. Because Vader was like so powerful that there was no way that he could beat Vader just like that. It's like the first time she holds a lightsaber, she beats like a fucking Kylo Ren up. And Kylo Ren was like such a bitch, bruh. All he did was whine and get his ass kicked. Like, how do you respect a villain like that? Imagine if Vader, the first time Vader appeared, he got his ass kicked. The second movie, he got his ass kicked again. Like, how would you really respect him as a villain? You wouldn't. You would feel like, oh man, this guy is like a fucking pushover, man. I haven't watched the last one. I'm not even gonna watch the last one. I heard terrible things too. You know, Disney already gotten my money for like the first fucking 2 movies, but no more, man. No more. They ain't getting shit from me. But you know, I think Cinekeet enjoys movies like that because Cinekeet's taste is whack. So, you know, they made it for Cinekeet. Whenever we have the opportunity to throw some shade on Cinekeet, I'ma do that. It's as bad as you think it is. Yeah, it's fucking bad. Vader is your favorite character? Really? Why is Vader your favorite character? Are you like a prequel fan? You filthy prequel fan? I think like Fox is a filthy prequel lover, man. The prequels were trash. The prequels were trash as much as like the sequels. The original trilogy's where it's at.